Bro, they just started gardening.
Oh, I can't hear it.
Good. I can. Hey,
Ladies
guys.
and gentlemen.
Welcome back to Gardening with Jake.
Welcome back to your guardian angels. Clit and stupid.
Clit and stink.
Clit and stink, your guardian angels. Here to make you laugh, cry, shit, come, and fart.
And
to your
everywhere in
senses.
between. We're going to
Remember that
make
little
those
video?
bodily fluids ooze, baby.
Do you feel like oozing today? I'm ready. James, you remember that fucking video we made? If you sneeze, shit, fart, come to your senses.
Yes, dude.
Yeah,
that was actually a banger.
dude.
That was like one of the first like songs that I produced the instrumental for. And it
Do you remember how you?
was, like, very
I produced
Claro-y.
the instrumental. I actually came up with the instrumental originally, and then you redid it. Do you remember that?
no.
Yep. I was still using FL Studio at the time. Yeah. Do you remember that? I'm calling you out.
No, but start talking because that just reminded me of something. I think I have a special little thing to pull up real quick.
You got a special little thing to pull up in the intro of our podcast?
In the intro, so keep
Our Pinecast?
Yep, keep talking.
Dude, we should call this shit a Pinecast, you guys. Let me just say this, you guys. We had a fucking wonderful podcast today, and we did get into the David Dobrik stuff a little bit, but we're
Yuck.
not your fucking investigative journalists here. You know what to expect when you come here. If you're new to the podcast and you're like, oh, I just want to see if there's new shit I haven't heard, go watch a more credible source. You know, we just talked about our personal experiences and some of the information as a viewer of this unfolding myself, and that is all. So it's just two guys having a good time. So let's keep any bad comments to yourself. Otherwise, we'll ban you from the channel forever. You'll never get to see another video again. Do you like that? Do you like that, pervert? How good? Am I getting pissed? Oh fuck, I'm getting pissed. Cool down. Cool down.
Yeah, it's okay. Calm down real quick because I found it. I found it, everyone.
What'd you find? What's this?
You ready?
You got a video for me or an audio? I forgot about this.
Hello from the outside. I must have called a million times to tell you sorry from the bottom of my heart.
From the bottom of my Oh. Can you send me that right now,
I'll send
please?
I'm sending you it right now. Okay, guys, enjoy the podcast.
Okay, and
I got one of them.
Which one? First or second?
Your guess is as good as mine, man.
You dude, it's episode 186. Right? Is it?
It's 186, exactly. I think that's the first time we've ever gotten it right without having to check. And that shows our level of dedication.
That does show our level of education.
Our deviled eggs,
education.
deviled egg education, man.
These deviled eggs are educated.
Honestly, these deviled eggs are bad, and I would not recommend you eating them because they're spoiled, they're rotten, they're spent, and they're rancid. And if you eat
I've
them,
eaten a lot of them.
Everybody knows, man. You keep talking about it. If you eat them, chances are you're gonna stink after.
I promise, it stinks.
I'm traumatized.
I'm traumatized by them. I will never have deviled eggs again, dude.
Welcome back to the podcast, Kib.
Oh, thank you.
It's been a while.
Thank you, bro. Thanks for having me, man.
Of course.
When's the last time we had a podcast together?
Oh fuck, weekly for the last 3 years.
3 years. I don't remember.
Hold on,
a
how's my
second
hair,
of it.
dude? Oh fuck, I got that.
Oh my god. Bro, please.
I have that like late 90s like cute boy in high school fucking hair.
Well, let's not pump our own cock
how
up,
cute
you know
am I
what
in the
mean?
90s right now?
You already said cute. You don't need to ask me now for
I need you to tell me
validation.
how 90s cute I am.
90s, dude. I wouldn't say 90s cute. I'd say you happen to be cute, but you're very 90s emo.
90s emo I don't think is a thing.
Right, but now it is. You're the first of your kind.
Trendsetters.
Like in Back to the Future.
How he was the first person to go back to the future.
Yeah, you're the first person to go back in time and kind of put that Oh my God, dude. Those of you who are just listening, not watching with your ears, James is actually pushing his hair forward on both sides. It's split, but we still see all of his hair, and his hair reaches the sides. He reminds me of this actor, and James, you know exactly who I'm talking about.
I know
He's
exactly
actually
who you're
in
talking
Back
about.
to the Future. He's actually in Back to the Future.
Crispin Glover.
He's super weird looking.
He's super weird looking. Yeah, dude, that's George McFly.
He's like, yes, George McFly.
His dad, dude. That's Crispin Glover, bro. The legend.
Yeah. And Chris been gloving, dude. He's been fucking
Hold on.
loving
All right,
that shit.
set the
dude.
scene for me. We're in the diner.
Okay. Sir, would you like a milkshake with that ass?
Hi, Lorraine.
Wow.
I'm George McFly, and I'm your density. I mean, I'm your destiny.
You're awful fucking timid.
You're awful.
You're awful fucking
You're awful.
timid.
You're cut.
You're awful, dude. I got better things to look at, man. I'm reading my fucking. I got fucking phone shit.
I got my phone. I
got so much shit.
Dude,
bro,
should I like middle part it and then really tightly slick it?
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna fix this.
No, I actually fuck with it. Here's the thing,
Well-
dude. You could pull off any hairdo, and you got this like. You got a gaffer's look, bro. You got an experienced
gaffer's look?
Yeah. Yeah.
You look
serious.
like
I
you've
mean,
lit
like,
a feature.
yes. No, you have like well-respected, stylish gaffer energy and look. But like,
Well, I don't know if I told you this, but on the feature that I worked on back in December, I actually was
the feature I shut down?
Yeah, the feature that you shut down, the very same.
The feature I shut down due to COVID?
Due to COVID? That's the one. Yeah. I was actually acting gaffer for about an hour because my gaffer was on the phone.
Jesus Christ, on the fucking Star of David, man. That's crazy.
Damn, bro. That's a crazy crossover.
You like that, bro?
Holy
Jesus
shit.
Christ, on the Star of David. I've never seen something like that in
I've
my life.
never. Oh, man.
Jesus.
Well, fuck, bro. Happy birthday, everyone.
Dude, you fucking freaked me out for a second.
Did you think it was your birthday?
No, because everyone's been saying happy birthday to me today on stream and Steve. And separately,
Really?
from my stream being like, happy birthday. And I'll be like, it's not my fucking birthday. Then on Steve's stream, he's like, happy birthday. And everyone there was like, happy birthday. And I was like, it's not my fucking birthday. And then you separately happy birthday'd me.
That's crazy.
Barely.
I
You scared the
barely.
shit out of me.
Well, I just
I was like,
had.
this is
I
a
mean,
weird day.
honestly, you know, I'm constantly writing bits, right? And I came up
About
with this,
my-
with
about
this
birthdays.
incredible bit earlier,
To say happy
where I would
birthday
just
to
say
someone.
happy birthday to everyone, and it landed. You know, it landed for sure. So
Just
I think
now it did, or-
just now everyone was like, "It's not my birthday," or is it?
Right.
So I think I'm gonna keep
don't-
it in my set.
Okay, consider not keeping it in your set also, I think, as a secondary.
I've considered it, and I've decided to go in favor of my first choice.
The first choice there, the initial proposition there. I agree.
Yeah.
You know what I want to just let you know, and I feel really bad about?
What's up?
I'm
not your friend anymore.
No, I'm not your friend anymore. I haven't stolen something since maybe, I don't know, grade fucking 4 or 5.
Sure.
You know,
You're a little
there was a whole little scene of like little kids stealing from Max Milk, aka it's like 7-Eleven in Canada, and you know, just this little scene in elementary school. There was like, what fucking Tommy's got 6 energy drinks in his fucking locker. How did you steal 6 energy drinks?
Whoa,
man?
Tommy's got wood.
Dude, Tommy's boning hard right now in his locker. But dude, you know, I to preface this story, I stole 1 pack of grape Hubba Bubba. Felt really
Hubba Bubba.
badass about it. Got home, cried, told my mom, ate the gum. So
Ate it.
she didn't make me
Ate it.
return
You
it.
fully
It was
swallowed it. She
I
made
just
you
felt
eat the whole
bad.
pack to teach you a lesson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just smoked this whole pack of gum, and it really fucked up my insides.
Yeah.
Big time, dude. Yeah, I'm still scarring. Now, where that's led me today it has been kind of an honest soul who really hasn't stolen, at least intentionally. So during a music video shoot for a band called Arrested Youth, where I was DPing, you know, there was rented gear from some services here, some services there, some services above and beyond over there as well in different areas of the town. And, you know, one of the rentals was a Ronin for the camera.
You stole it? You stole a Ronin?
I didn't steal a full Ronin. I didn't steal the full
Stole
Ronin.
a
no.
full Ronin.
It came with a bunch of things, and what I'd left on my desk the night we finished, which then it was being returned the following day by the director, was a very integral piece to the Ronin.
Is it the plate?
Which is the bottom piece that you hold and it stands on, so that when it's charging, it's a really nice stand. It's a really nice tripod.
That's the base plate for the stand that you rest it on when you're balancing it.
No, it literally goes on the bottom of the Ronin. It screws in, and then this can open up to set it down so you can balance it. Otherwise, you're not balancing it properly. It also
that's
is
exactly
just a
what I just
tripod. Right, you said something about a base plate, and we're not base jumping, man. This is fucking film we're talking about.
This isn't base jumping. This is fucking Bosnia, man.
This is fucking Bosnia, man. I've been playing a lot of GeoGuessr. So, basically, this thing, I'm gonna keep it, and it's been weeks and weeks and weeks, and I haven't been asked for it back. I don't have any contact with these people, nor do I really feel bad. I felt bad maybe for 2 days, but here I am. This is the Hubba Bubba, and I'm gonna eat it.
Hey, man, you know what? That's so funny for many reasons. Let's go through the reasons. One, it kind of looks like the silencer of a pistol,
dude,
which is really cool. Open. It's also funny because you're going to keep that, and the chances of you ever having a Ronin in the future that you would be able to use that.
This is just a regular. This can go on any camera.
That's cool.
Or like my fucking small rig, dude. This can fucking go anywhere, bro. I can put this in my ass.
Well, then there you go. See, you're gonna have at least you're gonna use it. You know what I mean? It's not like
it's at least gonna go on my ass, and I might use it for the camera.
I mean, if that were me, I'd scrap it down and get some iron and fucking scrap polymer
Not
pieces.
a bad vibe, dude. I could find some smithing kind of area.
Put that iron in the forge. Maybe make some forged steel, some forged iron.
Right. Maybe some iron arrows or something.
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of 7 Days to Die, so that's constantly everything.
Everything
I'm looking at right now. I'm thinking I could scrap that. I could scrap
this.
I could scrap that. Oh, that poster on the wall. I'll get glass and paper from it. That camera.
This
I'll
next
get electrical
idea,
parts.
I'm scrapping it.
Oh fuck, that's really funny
dude,
though. Just the idea of like
accidentally stealing something,
and then going through the motions of like, should I reach out to them? Should I give it back? Has it been too long? Fuck it.
Right.
What's like
if they had asked me for it, of course, dude.
Right.
Of course, I would have went. Well, yeah, I have it right here.
Well,
But,
what's funny is I guarantee
I'm gonna keep it.
So he rented the Ronin from a house, from like an equipment house, or from a friend.
No, it was it was a service, like shared.
Like
grid
shared grid. Okay. So what's funny is that was returned.
And they didn't even open it.
I think potentially, but I doubt it. If it's some personal person like renting out their own gear, they're going to double check that shit. But what probably happened was they got it back.
They are a gear house. They're a production company. Just they were doing it from their house.
Right. So then, same situation then. They got it. They opened it. They checked. They said, this piece is missing. And then the guy who returned it, it was like, oh shit, I have no idea where it is. And then paid for it.
That actually makes sense.
For sure.
That totally makes sense.
So you just made some poor soul pay to replace that piece.
The director, you mean?
Yeah.
Well, and I'm friends. I'm good friends with him, and why wouldn't he ask me as being the one who was taking care of all the gear?
He probably didn't think that there was any way that you could have it.
I was the only way I could have it.
I was the only one.
No, you know what? He could have been like, damn, that could have got left in the truck.
That could have been anywhere. It's gone forever. But now I'm going to show him this podcast.
It's actually
on the
right
record.
here.
Yeah.
Chris, it's right here. Chris, it's right here. If you're looking for this, I'm going to keep it, I think, Chris. It's part of my payment.
What do you think the worst kind of theft is? Since we're on the topic.
Stealing someone's virginity is the worst kind of theft. It is.
Yeah, stealing it.
Number one on the list, bro.
Stealing a life?
Stealing someone's... Yes.
Well,
that's...
I mean, arguably, because, like...
Stealing a life would be killing as well.
That would be considered killing, but stealing a virginity, that person is still going to have to live with that. Right. That their virginity was stolen.
Right.
What about stolen valor?
Stolen valor? I don't think...
Because I've been thinking about getting a Marine Corps tattoo with a made-up platoon and everything, and kind of just dedicate myself, really kind of own it.
I think you should. And I'm in no way trying to implicate you here. Are you saying, so what you're saying is that stolen valor is worse than stealing someone's virginity?
No. I was just bringing up another form of theft that I think is considered
something that's
bad.
Comparable to you, right?
I wouldn't say comparable, but I would say damn near the same.
Damn near right in the same world. I get that.
Yeah.
I disagree completely, and this is on you. But I hear you.
Right, that's on me.
Bro, I'm so glad we can read each other's vibes because there's a world where, especially when you're not in person, someone could just go, Jesus fucking Christ. You know what I mean? Like, no, you know what I mean? But like, you guys.
Well, I think we've known each other long enough.
I know, but I still think there's a world where if we weren't in the same mindset, or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if vibes, not vibes off, it's just like
maybe I have a little bit of diarrhea today, and so I'm a little bit on edge, and so
if you had diarrhea and you were on edge, and I was having diarrhea and I was on edge, and maybe my delivery was like felt too serious, and then you were more susceptible to it because you were having diarrhea.
And then there was a lot of tension between us. We got in a physical fight, and since we both have diarrhea, we end up fucking.
But
we end up fucking trashing our pants, man.
I'd love to test you sometimes, you know, when I feel like my delivery is good. And then if you were having diarrhea, you know, I'm like, you know, I'm just totally.
You know, look, bro, I know you got diarrhea right now. This isn't you.
I know you're having diarrhea.
You know, it's like a Snickers. Not you, it's like a Snickers bar, you know? Have a Snickers, you're hungry. You're not the same when you're hungry. You're not the same when you have diarrhea, man. Have a Snickers.
Have a fucking Snickers. If you're having diarrhea,
push that shit out, dude.
Speaking of fucking candy, man, can I tell you something?
Speaking of the candy, man, yeah, tell me.
Can I tell you something
you've never told anyone? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Last night I had a fucking score bar.
Last night I sinned.
Last night I sinned, dude.
A score bar.
I shart, and fart. I farted it off, dude.
Oh, fuck.
I had a score bar. And
what is a score bar?
Bars it was brought to my attention that score bars are something you just easily forget. And you've seen one. And you've forgotten it. And it's so sad because it's one of the best chocolate bars.
Describe it.
Chocolate. Butter, toffee, and the inside. But that's confusing because no one had any idea that that's what it was. Some sort of kind of it almost breaks like glass in the middle of the chocolate. It's a tiny little thin black bar like this big.
Kind of like a Heath bar?
Nothing like a Heath bar. Like a black. It's got a black thing and a red. And it says score in red in a black wrapper. So, well, look it up, man. You're pissing me off.
I'll take your word for it. I don't need to look it up.
No, but I want to see if you know what it is, dude.
Fine, I'll look it up.
Can you please look it up?
Yep.
If you guys know what I'm talking about, listeners, you guys, score bars are unfucking believable. They get caught in my goddamn teeth though, too much. And then you.
Oh yeah, I've had it. Or I don't know if I've had. It's a Heath bar, dude. It's the same thing.
It's nothing like a Heath bar. It's nothing like a Heath bar.
It's 100%. Every single picture when you Google
Not
it,
a single thing.
have them right next to each other, and they're all saying Heath versus score.
Nothing's the same about it.
Bro, it's like a fucking.
I've never had a Heath bar.
What's it called? It's like a fucking. You know, everyone
bar?
knows. It's like a Heath
Can
bar.
I be permanently honest with you?
Sure.
I've never had a Heath bar.
All right. Well, then you're the last person that should
even
have an opinion.
But you've never had a score bar. So you're the last person that should ever have an opinion.
You're right, and that's on me. And I take full responsibility. That's on me. That's on me. Yes, I know. Shout out to Mac Miller, man. Have you ever heard of the band Girls?
No. I don't think so.
I think you'd really like them. They're I think they just had 2 albums back in like 2011, 2012, something like that.
Like back in the day?
Lauren showed me them. That was one of her favorite bands. I guess is one of her favorite bands.
Right now.
Maybe not on the podcast so we don't get demonetized.
You won't hear it. I'm going to hear it.
Nice. I'm going to make sure I hear it. Play the song Ghost Town. Anyways, Lauren showed me them.
They're not girls.
Really fucking...
As far as I know.
Nope, they're not. Really fucking cool band. I think you'd like them. Very indie, very cool, like surfy kind of...
Which one do you want me to listen to, pervert?
Ghost
Just
Town.
for Life? Ghost Town. Ghost Mouth, you mean?
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Oh, then yeah.
Okay, I'm listening now. I'm turning it up. Already love the fucking slapback verb.
For everyone who's listening and also
I would never listen to this, but I would put this in any video that I was making. You know what I mean? It's
nice.
it's very cinematic. Like I love it for that. It could be in a fucking Quentin Tarantino movie, but I don't think I would listen to it on my own time unless it was a specific vibe.
To the same.
In the ghost town, ooh, ooh, right? It was like that. Meow. I'm a ghost town, like that. I'm a ghost man in a ghost town. Does that sound familiar?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's cool. I like it.
It a lot.
I just know that I wouldn't listen to it like.
Well, fine, dude. Never forget it then.
You know what I mean? I'm not gonna forget about it, man.
I bought it on vinyl for Lauren, and I really like it.
Aw, did you get me one?
No. because you just said that I would put it in a movie, maybe.
Well, yeah. What if
I think your music would sound really good, like right as the climax to like a really cool like coming of age kind of comedy happens, and then like your song comes in, and then like that's the credits on a street shot on a street as we're like kind of slowly panning up as the two characters are walking away on the street, and it just holds that shot as the credits start to roll. Cut.
Action.
Cut to post-credit scene. Thanos comes in.
Thanos comes in, dude. He's got fucking.
He's rock hard.
4 gauntlets of fire, man.
He's got old school fucking boxing gloves on, and he's like, "You and the Blake would make me a party."
Julian.
Dude.
That was my Rocky impression.
Julian.
Julian.
Bro, I gotta tell you. Girl? So I just had took Vinny to the park this morning.
Oh no.
And I had a run-in with a
bunch of bees.
With a character.
I'm in. I'm strapping in already.
So the park I go to, it's kind of like this long stretch of a park. Kind of narrow, but like very long, all grass and stuff.
This is at a park, right?
This is a park. Yeah, there's trees, grass, park.
Long stretch of grass.
Next to it, there's kind of this huge open lot that's
like
divided. Right, divided with a gate, and there's an opening in that gate that you can walk in and go through that lot. There's like a path. Right, exactly. Right. So I take Vinny back there, and on our way back, I notice a homeless man on a bike, kind of walking his bike across the lot.
Those, yeah.
And he comes to the gate and just kind of stops and is doing something, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna walk past him and, I'll say hi, because I like to acknowledge homeless people. They matter.
Did you say hi?
Yeah,
I totally agree. I think it's very sweet. It's like there's so much that like goes into you don't know if you should or you shouldn't do what you should or shouldn't do. You know what I mean? If you can't afford to like give them money or something,
but they're not always asking for money, and also it's
yeah.
like, I don't know. I would, and I'm not gonna say hi to everyone, but sometimes if I'm in public or at a park, I'll say hi or what's up to a random person, just being pleasant. So I extend that same courtesy to homeless people, right? Because they're people; they deserve like the same level of attention. So I walk past him, and I was already gonna say, "Hey, man," just a fucking easy "Hey, man," and he looks up and looks at me, and he goes, "Man, I just got back to California from Oregon, and I gotta tell you, man, the fucking income tax up there is fucking murder, man. Like down here is that much better." And I'm like, "Oh, great. I'm gonna be on the other end of a tangent." And so I'm just like, "Right on, man. Well, hey, Oregon's really beautiful, though. It's got that going for it."
Oh, you fucked him, dude. He's just gonna say the opposite of whatever you say.
So I'm immediately like making my way away from him, but still kind of being like, "Right on, man. Okay."
Can you give us a demo? Like, I'll be the guy, you be you, and just move your chair. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Hey, man, I just got back from Oregon, dude, and I'll tell you what, the taxes there are fucking crazy, man. Ugh, blows me out the water, really sends slivers down my spine.
Yeah, right on, man. Well, hey, at least Oregon's really beautiful,
Actually, right now it's fucked. It's fucked. It's completely fucked up there. And, sleeping underneath the bridge that I was, you know what I mean? Can I live with you? There's no way for me to have a good time up there, man. It's fucking brutal, bro. It's fucking brutal up there. That's how it is a lot of the time up there. A lot of the time. Do you have any apple? Do you have apple?
Oh, my dog ran away. I'm going to go get him, okay?
Yeah, I'll come with you.
Hey, I'll come live with you. First half, yes. Second half, you didn't have enough context to really,
I didn't have enough context.
Right.
No,
But so
I butchered it.
Then I'm kind of like, cool, man. All right. Walking away, and then he had noticed my shirt, which has Danny DeVito on it, and he says, like,
hey,
I'm already a quarter of the length of the park away from him.
So
and
let me know.
Yells.
I have one question before you say that, because I have an idea of where I think his mind's going, and it could be wrong.
Fuck you, Four Eyes.
Fucking loser.
Beat the shit out of me with his bike.
I feel like he said he knew someone who knows Danny DeVito.
No.
Damn it.
Yeah. You didn't get that one.
You want to keep guessing?
Sure.
You ever seen Twins? With Danny and Arnold, what's his name? And then he said probably hard R on Arnold's last name.
Wow.
That's what I'm guessing he said.
That is how you pronounce.
That was exactly
his name.
accurate.
No, that's not at all
How
what he had
is it?
said, but close.
Okay.
So he goes, I love Danny DeVito, by the way. He's a sarcastic Italian just like me. And I was like, hell yeah, dude. Get fucked.
What? What did you say?
and I'm
After you said hell yeah,
and
what's
continuing
up?
to walk away, and he goes, Taxi, that was the show he was on, Taxi. And I was like, yeah, Taxi's great. All right, fuck James, stop responding to him. And I just turn around and start, and I'm like, not gonna look back. I don't want this. And then he goes,
You go, see you later. Your taxi's great. Thanks, man. See you later. Hey.
and then he goes, and then
Come back.
And then he goes, and people like fucking you and everyone else try to make money off everything. And I was like, okay. And then he just started like cursing me and shit.
From, dude?
But I'm walking away and I'm just like, don't look back.
Scared as fuck.
Don't look back.
You're so scared. Dude, you okay?
But yeah, that's the thing you never know when you interact with a homeless person. You never know because a lot of homeless people are mentally unstable, have different mental illnesses. You never know if it's going to be something.
Did it shake you up a little bit for real?
No, it didn't shake me up because I was easily just like, be gone.
Gravy. Okay, yeah.
Like, fuck.
I wasn't sure. There.
No, I wasn't shooken up at all because I was just like, I was already
I've been shooken up from homeless people, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure. I have too.
Vibrating, bro.
But this wasn't. I mean, I was already so far away from him that he just started like fucking cursing me.
And you just go, what?
And I was literally just like,
just happened, man.
I was literally just like, all right,
people like you.
All right, well, see you, dude.
Making money off them. Come back here.
Come back
Give
here.
us a kiss. Give us a kiss.
But that really had me shooken up.
That's what I thought.
Vinny was really pissed at the guy.
No doubt, bro.
Yeah.
No doubt. He's just trying to take a shit, man. He's like, I don't want this fucking guy watching me, man.
Dude, Vinny's
Danny
just like,
DeVito.
what the fuck is this guy saying?
I feel that.
You know what's funny? Dogs don't fart when they shit.
I beg to differ.
Have you ever noticed that though? I've never heard a fart.
I think some dogs do.
I've never heard a fart out of a dog's ass when they're taking a shit, and I listen for it.
I have.
Obviously, dogs
you
fart, but
No, I've
when
heard
when I pop a squat and let one
next to
drop,
the dog.
I'm farting. I'm farting into a toilet
Every time?
I'm farting into a toilet that's being echoed by the toilet.
You just need more push, man.
It goes.
Just need more push. Not me, bro. Nope.
You don't fart when you shit?
Not every time. You asked me, man. You asked me, do I fart when I shit? And I said, no. Not every time, man.
Oh,
You
good
need more
good
force.
recap.
You need more force, man, is what you need. You let it fall out too much.
No, I think I have a very healthy
My poop
way
just
of passing.
always seems to just fall out. It's catfish in the bottom.
Always playing Fallout.
Yeah. No, but I'll tell you this, man. I've for sure heard dogs fart while they poop.
Huh.
Because it'll be like a little piece. It's very graphic.
Right.
Now that I'm thinking about it.
Everyone who's
It'll be like a little.
Yeah.
Just so you guys can, it's not as intense for you to hear it. No. When the poop comes out, it's coming out, and if like a little log comes out, then it's a little, and then another log comes out. It's the gateway between. It's the shaking hands to the. It's about another one, okay. You know what I mean? And that's facts, bro. And that's facts.
That's crazy,
don't know.
man. That blows my mind.
Yeah, it completely. How did it even happen?
I just, that's just way up here.
One poop leads to another.
I guess you're right. If anyone else
Yeah.
can chime in on this, have you ever heard a dog fart while it's shitting? Because I've heard dogs fart normally. Vinny fucking toots one off all the time.
Dude, he's a big tutor.
He's a big tutor. He's tutoring
Yeah.
a lot of people in high school.
He is, yeah. Not about farting, that's for sure. You can't fucking do it for shit. Pisses me off, man. Really pisses me off, man. I started taking my fucking vitamins again, bro. You know what? You know what you need? Vitamins.
Yeah. I have this
And
good
God,
gummy
I love them.
that has a lot of stuff in it.
These are like fruit chews, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know that brand California? It's literally called like California, and it makes these like fruit chew things that are just delectable.
No.
Just completely delectable. Well, they're so good, and these kind of remind me of that.
So do you ever just eat them as a snack?
Oh, yeah. And I shouldn't.
And then your pea is green?
Yeah, my pee's green from fucking 50,000 milligrams of vitamin D. You know what I mean? Making me feel really weird.
Yeah.
You know?
Actually, it doesn't make you feel anything, but then your pee's just green because it's like,
No,
I got no more room for all this. I got no more room. I'm maxed out. I'm full. No vacancy.
None of it.
No vacancy.
James, you just worked on a fucking a set, right? Or no, you had a job. You want to talk about it, or you don't want to talk about it?
I was just G&E on a little
That's dope.
yeah, on a just like a what's it called, like an outdoors company commercial.
Cool.
Yeah, it was
What
fun.
were they shooting? What was the commercial for?
It's called this. I mean, it's just like commercial work. It's nothing that interesting.
It's interesting, way more interesting to people who are interested in film at all. You know what I mean? Than you'd even realize. It's even interesting to me.
Yeah,
anything
I mean,
that I
it's-
haven't done, I'm interested in. You know what I mean?
I think I'm more excited to talk about things that I'm like creatively involved in versus just like, or like, you know, if I'm working on a feature, because that's dope. But yeah, I mean, it was just like a little commercial shoot for some like outdoors company, and we built a set, or I did, an art department built the set, and then
You built a set.
I built the whole set. I shot it
you're
too. I
gonna take that
directed it.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just
You
G&E.
built the set.
G&E baby.
I liked G&E. It was just a lot of running around.
Yeah.
You know?
I like it because I like hard work, like physical labor, and I
Yeah,
like
it
learning how
definitely
to
passes
like
the time.
build things and rig things and shit like that. It's cool.
Problem solving. It's a
Yeah.
really fun problem solving thing because it's like, okay, we have all the tools we need to do whatever it is we need.
Yeah.
And then you literally get told, you need to cut light from here. We need to add light from here. We want this from that. And then you just fucking, okay, we could do this. You like with your fucking boys and your fucking whoever. You're just like, okay, we can fucking put this thing up here and fucking rig it. Okay, break. Let's go get the shit. And we go do
Okay,
it.
break.
You know?
Okay, break. I'm
Break.
going on break.
I'm going on break. Give me 10. Give me a 10.
Give me a tenner.
And also, you had a music video that just came out, right?
No,
is it
so
out yet?
Basically, and I've mentioned this project before on the podcast. I've had the absolute fucking time of my life this past year working on this music video project called the Mixtape Capsule, and it's I directed and produced all the videos, and
Yeah.
so we're finally like nearing our launch date, which is going to be April 28th. It's on True Colors Day. True Colors United is a nonprofit organization
I love it.
that benefits youth homelessness in the LGBTQ communities, which is like a huge thing. It's like 120% higher in youth homelessness in that community than it is in any other community,
Jesus.
which is fucking nuts.
Yeah.
So they're a great organization that help all the youth homeless. Even after we just told a story about a crazy homeless guy.
And
This guy was not a youth homeless.
You were for the wall, right?
Which wall?
Many of them.
Many of them. No, I wasn't.
of them.
But yeah, so basically,
Making sure.
last Friday we were on this small film festival. It was really cool. It was called Unleashed LGBTQ. First year that they did the festival, it just kind of promotes and features different creators, entertainers, artists, everything in that community. And so I had the pleasure of being on a panel with the musical artists that I've been working with. And just to talk about the projects, we showed a couple teasers of the videos and stuff. And
That's so fun.
Yeah.
You got to do one of those like panels, those like film panels that people.
And
talk
dude, it
about.
was
That's
funny
so fun.
because I was like, fuck, like it was the day of, like a couple hours before, and I was like, fuck, I haven't been on a panel since SB7. And that was,
went up, you're
and there
like-
was nothing professional about that. Exactly. Went up there.
It's me.
It's me, James.
James. And they're like, this isn't normally how he acts on set. Just so we're all.
No, it was awesome though, man.
Remember
I've gotten really close with all these musical artists. Honestly, everyone that I've been working with on this whole campaign has become very close and like great people, talented, like fucking hardworking, so genuine, like some of the most genuine people I've ever worked with. And it's crazy that they're all fucking, genuine, because so many people that you work with fucking aren't genuine. And that's like my number one quality that I like in other people is them just be you, be authentic, be real. It just helps for everyone to create a very like open and collaborative environment.
Yeah.
So yeah, we did that panel. It was awesome. Got to show some of the videos, some teasers and stuff. But yeah, April 28th, we're going to be launching the videos.
Huge.
True Colors Day, which they do like a whole rollout of different content and stuff in support of that organization. So we're one of the biggest featured projects for that, which is sick.
That's great.
And yeah, I mean, I'm just, I'm finishing up the videos. One of them's fully done, finishing up the other ones. And yeah, man.
Right.
So put that in
That's
your calendar,
fucking sick,
April 28th.
man.
You're going
I'm
to see
proud of you,
me
bro.
fucking promote and post all about that shit as we get closer to the day.
I fucking love that, dude.
Yeah.
And also in April, we got a song coming out.
Fuck
I'll
yeah.
announce when sooner. Another Whales Talk song. So just be on the lookout for that.
That's dope,
But dude, I got some fucking big time tea to bring up that I think you'll enjoy.
Okay.
But it's very serious also at the same time. But it has a lot to do with a lot of people that we have known before.
That I've known or you've known?
You kind of know too. So there is this whole thing going on, and forewarning, there could be triggering words in what I'm about to say here. I'm just going to read some of this article because I don't think James knows anything about it. Maybe he's heard about it.
Sorry, do I know them or no?
You know them, yeah. You know of them and know some of them.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm so interested.
So before I even read the article, just from the stuff, the little bit I've watched, I'm gonna let you know about what do you call it? I guess just my interpretation of it as a very light veil before we actually look into it. Okay, so basically, yeah, David Dobrik's in some hot water. Their whole crew's in hot water. There were, and forewarning for like trigger words and stuff like that, but I'm just gonna say the words because it just is what it is. But there were rape allegations towards Dirty Dom from a video that was up where it was like, we're going to get fucking Dom to have a fivesome or something like that. So Dom, like, I guess, went on his IG, and this is allegedly and stuff I'm remembering from what I've read and stuff like that. So don't take this as anything other than some guy was sitting there gathering the information he's receiving from.
Yeah,
whatever.
because if there's one thing that we should be known for is it's our quality of research.
Yes, our quality of research is unbelievable. So you can take this as gold and solid. Anyway, so Dom, I guess, allegedly, posting on his Instagram live, yo, I'm trying to have a fivesome tonight. So if there's any girls that want to come have a fivesome, let's have a fivesome. And so already that's bad because he's on his Instagram
soliciting his fans. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, but I don't know why. I think I remember that happening. I have a faint memory of seeing that story actually, and I don't know how that kind of was okay even back then. I don't know how he didn't get in trouble for saying that to his fans on Instagram. I feel like it was a year or so ago, a couple years ago.
Because I'm remembering.
Well, I mean, the video came out. Whenever the video came out, it was exactly around that time.
Okay.
That was for the video. And then, so they decided they were going to try to get Dom a fivesome. There's this whole video. We're not going to watch it or get into depth on this. I'm just kind of explaining this to James, really. I'm sure everyone listening, you guys kind of know, and you might know more than me. So this is for James.
Or you don't care.
And for James's opinion. Or you don't care. But essentially, these girls come over, and they, were like, three of them said we're not having sex. That's not why we're here. They just thought they were going to hang out with some famous people and make a video. They basically wanted to see David. And then they're being pushy and weird. And then I guess alcohol was bought for them. They were underage for drinking, but not underage for
being
coitus.
A minor.
Yeah, they were not minors, I don't think, right? They were above 18, so they're not minors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they were under the age to drink.
Yes, under the age to drink. So that happened. Alcohol was bought for them, so that was like this weird illegal thing with some of the guys there. It's fucked, obviously. So then, when in Rome, what happened there was when in Rome was not the right thing. We're comedians, so I'm also trying to make this entertaining.
Funny.
So when in Rome,
when in Rome. Fuck.
No. So basically, it's very fucked and very sad. And these girls came out because two of them went in there and felt very pressured and cornered. And I guess, one of them, claims that they were unconscious and they were having sex with them.
They were assaulted.
So they were assaulted. Yeah, it's an uncomfortable thing to even say. So I find it hard to even say it, So super fucked. And, David made an apology, but didn't apologize for anything in specific. except for he's like, I apologize to those girls and for having an unsafe environment, and I would never condone this and stuff like that. So,
did he partake?
Anyways,
was he physically?
No. It was just Dom, I guess, with those girls in this room, but all the guys, Jason Nash, fucking 90-year-old Jason Nash, hanging out there,
dude.
And the guys are like poking their heads in to see that it was happening and making sure. I mean, like, is it happening? Is it happening? Ended up, I guess, happening. And there's like these women like texted him and didn't process it for a while. One of them didn't know that it even happened to her because she was so blackout drunk. And like, there's these receipts and texts and stuff. So there's a lot of evidence towards this. If you actually want to know more about it, this is not your fucking research lane. This is your fucking friendly neighborhood Kib and James talking about the very little information that they know. But it's, people we sort of know and have been in our lane. So it's in front of my face for sure, this news, and it's to me something I wanted to tell James about for sure. So yeah, then here's the insider thing. This is like in news everywhere. David Dobrik lost clothes to everything after a Vlog Squad rape allegation. Here's how the backlash unfolded. So this is a pretty long article. Let's see. Do you want me to read the article? Just fucking rip through it.
Some of it, at least, yeah.
The YouTube. Okay. I'm just gonna fucking rip through some of it. The YouTube landscape has changed in the days since insiders Kat Tenberg published an investigation into the allegation of sexual assault against a former member of David Dobrik's Vlog Squad. Dobrik has since been temporarily demonetized by the video platform where he has 18.5 million subscribers after Dominikas, aka Dom, Dom, also known as Dirty Dom, was accused of raping a woman on the night Dobrik's group filmed and uploaded a YouTube video about group sex. The woman identified with the pseudonym Hannah in the article described being blackout drunk and told Insider that Dom raped her while she was unconscious. The rape allegation has led brands to cut ties with Dobrik and other members of the creative collective, and it has sent future plans for Dispo, the photo sharing app Dobrik co-founded, into turmoil. David Dobrik was one of the top 10 search terms on Google and also trended on Twitter in the article's wake. Anyone knows condone? A lawyer for Dobrik previously told Insider in a statement, anyone who knows him knows he does not condone misconduct in any form. Vlog participants provide consent before anything is posted. Whenever consent is retracted, posts are removed. Any insinuation of wrongdoing is inaccurate and defamatory. So that was like, I guess, his initial statement. And then he made a Let's Talk video on his like third YouTube channel. Instead of posting it on his main YouTube channel where he should have,
right? Because
you don't, so that less people would see it.
Less
but
people
I still
see
made the apology.
it, and you don't want that to live on your main page with all your 18 million subscribers.
Right.
That's understandable.
Yeah. And he lost a lot of subscribers, which like is good. You know what I mean? People are seeing this, and he basically like he knew what was going on. He was making a video. He knew what was happening. He knew there was alcohol happening there. He wanted there to be. Fucking Dom thanked him at the end. And I guess there was like reshoot stuff that they did to like make the story look good. Like later they had Dom be covered in sweat and it was like a different day. And them walk in and Dom was like, thanks, David. You know what I mean? So like, again, this was like for David's video.
Yeah.
And so he's absolutely complicit in this whole thing, and that's the environment he created and allowed, and there's pressure and there's power dynamic, and what Dom did is just fucked. Like it's a pretty fucked thing, man. And yeah, I mean, you can read this article on Business Insider if you want to hear more about it, but just kind of wanted to tell James what the fuck's up. You know what I mean?
I remember,
it was crazy, man. I'm uncomfortable even talking about it.
Yeah,
but,
because we don't usually get into super heavy shit. You know?
I think what makes me the most uncomfortable, besides like feeling for those women in the situation, is maybe not having all the information 100% correct. So I'm afraid of saying something or saying an opinion, and then I'm missing some information that might change my opinion, even though my opinion in my heart lies in a good spot here where like this is fucked and I feel terrible for these women, and that's that. You know what I mean? So it's like it's hard to talk about, but it's still something that like. It's just, it's fucked, man.
Yeah. Well, I feel that, but
so you didn't know anything about that? You didn't heard anything?
I feel like I might have seen some tweets or something, but in all honesty, I couldn't be fucked to give a shit.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I feel for the fucking victims and the
drama.
But like, the drama surrounding it. So basically, whenever I see like drama and shit, I usually just don't give a fuck because I'm like, this means nothing to me. But obviously, it's absolutely vile and, trust and listen to and believe the girls involved in this who are coming out and saying this, because it's not easy to come out and share this.
There's like so many receipts with this too. It's not like a wild random allegation. It's like there are photos, and this guy Jeff went on H3 to basically like clear his name, and H3 fucking ripped into him because he didn't even read the article. He didn't read the article with allegations against him for going to buy the alcohol. He's like, I skimmed through it, and H3 just fucking decimated him, dude. He just lied. He got caught in a ton of lies, and it's just like, it just sucks. The whole thing stinks. It fucking smells, man. It smells of shit. It reeks and it stinks, and it should never have happened.
Well, fuck, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you bringing that to me. Now let's figure it out. Let's figure this out. That's fucked, dude. It honestly doesn't surprise me, as bad as that is to say. We are familiar with and have worked with some of the people in that circle. I wouldn't really call any of them friends.
Years ago.
Yeah, years ago. I wouldn't really.
Seth is our friend.
Seth's our friend, but Seth has his own issues with all of them. That I know a good amount about, over the summer when a lot of shit was coming out, and Seth was sharing how he felt pressured to take part in things, and he felt used as a black man, as like the token black friend, and them being able to make certain jokes in videos because they have their black friend there, and if their black friend isn't offended by it, then it's okay that they do it. You know what I mean? So shit like that. And it's all about the angle and the intention when you do things, literally anything. And that was their intention with having Seth in videos. You know what I mean? Well, at the same time, like, I don't want to put anyone on blast, because the same thing, I don't know the whole story. I don't know everything.
Yeah,
I don't know the inner workings of fucking entire things.
You can just see what it is and feel it and feel what you believe it is. And this is subjectively what you think was the purpose of certain things like this and the angle and stuff like that. It doesn't make it in stone,
Yeah. And I mean, hearing all the stuff from Seth that had gone on and knowing kind of like the dirty side of that whole group, it's believable that something like this would come up. You know what I mean?
Dude, it reminded me of when I was hearing, because I always thought they were just like all the best of friends and they all hung out, and I'm sure a lot of them were like that, but then the slightly outside people who were like friends with them, but then felt like there's this massive power dynamic of like timidness, dude. And I know you didn't go through this, but like during the gaming era for me, it was like that whole Sky Does Minecraft crew, man, it was exactly like that, but it was way more fucked up because like Adam was the boss and there was a company and he was determining who's of value, and people were living in his fucking gamer house, and like it was so fun. There was contracts and fucking drama, dude, and he was fucking unstable and not stable, and like unstable was bad for everyone because of this business that was trying to happen. That's why I say that. There's obviously, nothing wrong with being unstable, but it was just a fucked situation. I remember feeling so uncomfortable in that, and so I very much feel for the people that were not actually like just in the best friend group where they could just be who they are and say what they want to say and feel how they feel in that group. And I'm sure I bet you no one felt 100% cool with it, because I'm not sure. I feel like it's possible that David really was just like the boss and everyone looked at him as the boss, and you kind of do what David wants you to do. And that happens in so many of these massive group things where there's one guy who has all the power and everyone around is friends, and then there's this weird power dynamic even between friends. It just happens. It's a weird thing.
Yeah, I mean, and we even kind of experienced that on a lesser level,
yeah, like a micro level,
because Sugar Pine was Steve's total. It was his thing. He created it. He started.
He never
it.
really exercised that in a way that was uncomfortable.
But it's because there was always a mutual respect, and Steve valued what we brought to the table, and as it
and showed that, and didn't just like try to be like act like he was throwing everybody a bone.
And I'm not saying that like, oh, that reminds me of Steve, but I'm saying that like in any group of friends, especially when you start a business together, you make a show together, like there's going to be some sort of dynamic or hierarchy. Because that's just how businesses are ran. And so it's just about finding a balance of not letting that overtake your friend group. You know what I mean? And like but thankfully with Steve, like we were valued, we were heard, we were respected. You know, we were. It became as it grew more as a company, became the three of us together doing it. So, but we always looked at Steve as like the leader because he bought everything.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and it was his channel. And
Right.
He was the voice of it. He was the eyes of it, and then it kind of changed a little bit through there. But yeah, and that's kind of how it was supposed to be until it evolved, and you know what I mean, stuff like that. But yeah, you know, it's just it's just crazy world, man. It's just disappointing, and it's you just yeah, I don't have any words. I feel for the people hurt by that, and feel so disappointed, and like just like it seems not hard to like just make videos and
be a good person,
not do, and just be just mildly,
at least try to be a good person,
just have some sort of moral compass.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Like, I can't imagine getting caught up in that power dynamic. Like I've always tried to, well, not always. I'm imagining myself in the position of power, and I would just be wanting to help my friends. And I don't want to put anybody on blast either, but like there are people in the Dobrik squad who were specifically not helping people we knew, and they felt really uncomfortable by that. And I remember having a conversation with someone and being like, if you guys are friends, genuinely friends, good friends, close friends, will be friends for a long time. If I was him, I would be like, he loses nothing by helping you. I would want to help you. I'd be like, oh my God, I can change my friend's life by fucking putting him in a few videos where he already has been in some, credit him, fucking shout him out, and his life's changed forever.
Yeah.
You know, like, and I never understood that.
I don't either, man. And you know what? Honestly, like,
and I guess I'm not close enough with anyone in that.
Oh,
and
neither am I.
The people I'm even talking about really
about
to fully understand. But all I can say is like that's what I would do, and it wouldn't have to be weird, and I wouldn't work if there had to be like, to me when I think about there being this weird power dynamic and people feeling weird, that must mean the guy at the top is feeling some kind of way about certain people where he's keeping them at arm's length for a reason, consciously keeping them at arm's length. If I was in that position, I wouldn't be involved with anybody that I felt I had to keep at arm's length.
Yeah.
There'd be no point of it.
Well, I'm sure that
his content relies on having tons of people and doing tons of things, and he wants to maintain that without, you know, letting people use him
exactly.
What he feels
From
like
his
or
perspective,
whatever.
I'm sure it's like he's probably
There's a reason.
dealt with so many people that have been trying to use him for clout, for whatever.
Right.
But that kind of
just don't talk to those people.
Yeah, that kind of comes with it, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
dude, with our cloud, man, baby, there's so many people coming after me, bro. I'm like, back up, my guy, get the fuck out of here.
Back up, mega guy.
Back up, mega guy. Damn.
But you know what? I just want
guy.
to say, and then we can move on.
Mega man.
Anybody who like solicits fans and people that look up to them for sexual things, I think is vile and disgusting. It's it's one thing to like fucking maybe you organically meet somebody who happens to be a fan of whatever you make, and naturally, organically, in whatever way, a relationship comes out of it. Or it doesn't even have to be a relationship, but it's like a consensual thing where like, yeah, maybe you hook up. Like, that's fine. But like,
and it's become more of an awareness of like, I think all around, like, I think the world has only stumbled across the idea of what the power dynamic is truly and how it affects people more so now. Like, if you think about even in the fucking 80s and stuff with music and stuff like that, or like you have a fucking aunt who
now like
hooked up with fucking ZZ Top, you know what I mean? And like has no complaints about it.
Yeah.
Because there is this gray area of okay and not okay, but
and
now
that's
that we are so hyper aware, of course, exactly. And now that we're so hyper aware, it's like, I forget who said it, but like the pendulum, it's got to fucking swing real hard for it to come back to a normal. And it's good that now the world is being that there's that light on the power dynamic, and there's that light there to show what is right and wrong, and then we will naturally move forward knowing what is right and wrong, rather than not. You know what I mean? So
exactly,
it's only a good thing. Yeah,
I agree. Yeah, and I mean, I guess now's as good a time as ever to talk about our sponsor. Today's episode of Beyond the Pond is brought to you by our sponsor, BetterHelp Online Therapy. A lot of us take care of our bodies, but 2020 and 2021 have been tough, and will probably continue to be tough. So we might also want to take care of our minds. There's this big misunderstanding when it comes to therapy and what therapy is. It can be whatever you want it to be, and that's the truth. It doesn't have to just be sitting around talking about your feelings, but I've personally found that sometimes that's the best thing that it is, because when I first started therapy a couple years ago, at first I didn't think that I needed therapy, but I think now everyone should have therapy and do therapy, because it creates an environment between, you and your therapist where you can just vent, get things off your mind, kind of dive into some things that you maybe don't like thinking about, but might be affecting you in different ways. And it's given me just a much better perspective on life. I've had a much clearer head since I've started therapy, and it's helped me kind of come to terms with a lot of different things. So I definitely recommend it. BetterHelp is customized online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions with your therapist. So you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to. It's much more affordable than in-person therapy, and you can start communicating with your therapist in under 48 hours. Join the millions of people who are seeing what therapy is really about. It's always a good time to invest in yourself, because you're your greatest asset. This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp, and Beyond the Pine listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/pine. That's BetterHelp.com/pine. Thank you so much to BetterHelp Online Therapy. So check them out. It's never too late. It's always a good time to start therapy and just, be open to that. Be open to the ways that it can help you. So once again, to get 10% off your first month, go to BetterHelp.com/pine. Thank you again, and back to the episode. Oh, fuck, that reminds me.
Oh, brand new?
That new, dude. Because now when I buy a vape, I buy two, because I don't want to have to go to the store every 3 hours. That's how long it takes for me to finish one.
I don't want to go to the store every 25 minutes.
Come on.
Yeah.
Well, fuck, bro. Shit,
What?
We got some callers.
What? Yeah, dude.
And that's for sure.
I'd love to fucking
Let me
listen
just
to some
make
callers,
sure
man.
I don't hit the old one.
Yep. Oh, that's the old one. Pooh, yuck.
Yeah, it's the old one.
Yep, I could tell, bro. I could tell. You're looking at fucking Vape Lord Clay here.
You're gonna fucking Ving Rhames.
You remember my fucking legacy of vaping, dude?
Yeah, it's really funny. I'm glad you're vaping again, man.
No, I'm trying to quit. I'm getting off the horse, bro. I am. I'm getting off the. I'm not.
I'm off the horse, man. I haven't even.
This isn't even for me. I'm just holding on to it for the podcast. I'm gonna give it.
Right, you're playing a character.
I'm playing a character, man. When I'm on the podcast, dude. Dude, this lighting is impeccable.
Well, here we go.
So
Let's get our first caller in. Shut
in,
up
Johnny.
real quick. Shut up.
Easily. Yep, easily.
So, okay, let me go like that.
Okay.
All right. Hello, our first caller.
How's it going, James? My name is Crow, and I'd just like to welcome friend of the show, Kib.
Hey, Kib. Oh, that's amazing.
Thank you.
But no, I'm a huge fan of the show. I've been watching since Steve has done Minecraft videos. I've been watching since the very beginning. You guys have pretty much shaped my personality and sense of humor. I watch the show like every single day.
Damn.
Aw, bro.
My question is, if you could have done anything differently for your on-screen character, what would you have done?
Nothing.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. Can we listen to it twice? I didn't understand the question.
Thank you for the question, Crow. Beautiful name. Beautiful bird. Powerful, smart bird. Crows are one of the smartest birds.
Really scary.
And
bird.
they can imitate thousands of sounds.
No, that's not a crow.
It is.
No.
It is.
No.
There are other birds that do that as well, but crows also do that.
You're thinking of a parakeet.
You're thinking of a parachute. So yeah, your question, if we could do anything different with our characters on SB7, what would we do and why? And if, would we, and when in the past?
And when are we going to?
Yeah. I don't know. That's a good question. If we had continued to do more scripted stuff, I think that would have been a cool situation or like environment for us to be able to do that. We could have done crazy shit. I mean, I think it's so funny what we did with season 3 and how we ended it with that huge fucking fight and that craziest
Oh, yeah.
storyline. Like there was a point where we were just like, all right, well, we know that like we're starting, like, you know, not everybody loved the scripted stuff at the time that it was coming out, but now that we're
gonna go out with
let's
a
go
bang.
out with a bang.
Yeah.
Let's just make this as absurd and crazy as possible and have fun with it. And we did. I think it'd be cool if we went through different arcs with our characters, like even just
Yeah.
in like the normal vlogs. Like
That was my favorite thing, was going through the arcs. 'Cause
Yeah.
It kind of gave each character some It gave each character some purpose, and
some perp.
it gave us each some It gave us purpose, and it kind of gave backstory. And it's a fun thing too, because you have to make these choices of now this is part of the character.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like the whole killing Parker thing. I forgot that I died also and came back to life. Remember? And fucking Jeremy shoots Parker, but it fucking kills me, and I fucking fall to the ground.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. I like.
Oh no, Andrew
People
killed
kind
him.
of forgot those. Right.
Andrew killed him.
You're not my friend. Oh.
That's so funny. Yeah, we did some crazy shit. I might have to rewatch all of it.
Yeah, I think you should do that.
Fuck.
Maybe you'll humble yourself a bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think it'd be cool to like. I don't even know. I mean, nothing off the top of my
Yeah, I
head.
don't
Maybe like hitting rock bottom as a character and having to build up, you know, like a redemption or something like that would be cool.
You love redemption.
I'm known for it.
He's known for redemption.
But I don't know. It's a good question.
I don't think I would change anything.
I don't think I would change anything.
If we were
necessarily.
continuing it, I would just do more. I would just come
Yeah.
up with more ideas and cooler story arcs and things like that. Like, it would have been cool for me to become a adrenaline
judge.
junkie. Think about that. How didn't we think about that?
Well, you
I
did
guess
that
'cause
one.
our brains were burnt out.
Yeah, that's exactly why we didn't think of a million things.
Like adrenaline junkie in the sense of like going bungee jumping and shit. Like, you know what I
and
mean?
you
Like
need it, you're like addicted to it, and you're feeding
Yeah,
in.
exactly.
We're on a bridge, and you like want to just jump off.
Yeah, that would have been cool because we would have been able to do cool production shit with like getting Rooster Teeth to pay for bungee jumping and shit. We got to go on a helicopter. That was sick.
That was so fun, dude. Tiny little helicopter. I
That
honestly
barely made it in the video too.
I felt
was like,
so safe.
We paid so much money for this.
I felt so safe in that helicopter. Weirdly, like the guy just had so much control over it, like more than like in a plane.
Imagine how good with his fucking hand on his cock he is.
Oh, dude, he's
this.
like, okay, I'm gonna descend.
Dude,
I'm gonna
lift
I'm gonna
up.
descend. I'm gonna descend now. Okay, I'm turning left. Oh fuck yeah, I turned left again.
You know what I mean?
That's how
So, yeah,
pilots jerk off.
just would have done more things, just new ideas. Especially
Yeah.
this is coming from my perspective now of like not having been burnt out for the past 2 years, so my brain's fresh with ideas.
I
and
mean,
things
bro,
like
if
that,
we
so.
ever did it again, like we'd probably feel so like refreshed.
we'd
and
have
so
one
many.
dope fucking season,
Yeah,
and then we'd be like, "What? We're burnt out."
yeah, and I think honestly that would be sick. I'm not trying to get anyone's hopes up because I'm like this isn't like in the pipeline,
do
but
it.
we're just speculating.
Put it in the pipeline.
One-
Speculating means you think something's going to happen. Stop, man! You're gonna get people excited,
Like one banger season,
dude. I just made it totally
bro.
seem like
One like
we're gonna.
10 episode season.
Yeah, dude.
That's solid.
Nah.
Maybe we get
No.
Maybe we get a deal.
Hey, that's not, dude. You know, fucking what? Why are we not talking to production companies and taking more meetings for people to make that the real show? We could still be doing that, especially after the stuff you and I've done and the people we know at production companies and stuff. We should be doing that. Totally. That's not like it only would have been done 2 years ago. It's like, no, there's a proof of concept there. And
Exactly what it is.
We could be pitching.
It doesn't
this for
have
the
to
next
have
10
any
years.
relation to the story or anything that we've
Yeah.
already made. It can
It's
be
just
a
proof of
completely new
concept.
thing. We just, I mean, Sugar Pine 7 was nothing but a proof of concept. That's
We should be
amazing. We
taking
should do
meetings.
that.
We should be taking meetings.
I'll set some up right now.
Okay, set some up.
I'll set some up right now.
Set up another caller while you're at it.
Take
Are you
some
taking
Adderall.
I'll set some up right now.
I'm literally going to write that down.
Yeah, we
That's
literally
fucking
should.
crazy.
I know a couple of production companies that do shit like that.
Holy
That'd be crazy.
shit.
Yeah, because I think Steve would be down to be in something like that now. If it was like, okay, they want to shoot a pilot, a real pilot, $30,000 budget, Of course, I think he would absolutely love that. Like just the real deal. We're not even involved in it. You know what I mean? Maybe we're just like
We would just be acting.
producers, executive producers,
Or not even
and
acting?
in it. Yeah,
I want to act.
I want to act in
Yeah.
it. Yeah. I mean, I'll do whatever.
That's crazy.
If it's bottom
Dude.
line shit, I'll PA on it, bro. I don't give a fuck.
That'd be so funny. One of the original creators of the show, Clayton James, we didn't have a role for him, so he was just a PA.
Yeah.
He just
Get
did,
me
he
fucking
just did
coffee,
catering.
dude.
You make
You
all
guys
the
want-
food.
Do you guys want the bugs or the other bugs?
Because we only have bugs. All right, let me pull up our next caller here.
Pull up a collar, man, for fuck's sakes.
Oh,
We, oh.
can you hear it?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I was just clipping my fingernails.
Huge noise gate.
Hi James. Hey Autumn. How's it going? I hope you guys are having a great day.
Autumn.
My name's Ben, and I've been watching this channel since the days of Hide and Go Gortame and Benny Woo Woo.
Whoa!
So I've been around
I don't know
for
what that
quite a
is.
while.
Benny
And
Woo Woo,
I had
baby.
a couple questions regarding the Sugar Pine content. The first
No.
is, would you guys ever consider doing another taco trip video, or maybe something like that? You know, not
Yeah.
full Sugar Pine 7, but still the same kind of vibe. And my
Mm-hmm.
second question is, were there any videos you guys filmed or bits that you wanted to do where you just had to scrap them because they just went too far? I remember the one thing about wanting to have your office in a certain clinic, and was there anything like that you guys really wanted to do, but it was just too much? Yeah. Anyway, I got to get back to clipping my fingernails. There's
That's a great
blood all over
Right
the
on.
place. But
Blood all over
thanks
the
for having
place.
me on. I hope you guys stay safe. Love you guys. Talk to you next week.
I am here waiting for you to appear alone.
What is this?
My computer's crashing.
Turn it
I've
off,
been
man.
Waiting here
Turn it
too
off,
long.
Thank you for the question there, Ben.
You fucking coward. I'll strangle you until I can't breathe.
What is that?
I don't know, man. I have no fucking clue. Sounded like fucking. I don't know what that was.
Was that
I gotta
you?
answer your question. No.
It was.
No, it wasn't, man. Answer the question. I got an answer. Lady Gaga tweeted out my parodies of her, man, and put on her website and her Twitter.
Oh my
So,
God. That's
Lady
what that
Gaga,
was.
yeah.
Was that a Minecraft song? Kib?
I don't know.
Kib?
I don't know.
Clay is best. Was that a Minecraft song?
Clayton is best.
Whatever.
Bitch ass.
Bitch.
No, dude, that was just I don't know what that was, but I'll tell you this: first off, you're a fucking traitor, and I'll kill you. Second of all, officer, I didn't mean what I said. It was just an empty threat.
Yeah.
And third of all, what was the question? I had a good answer.
Any
for it. Oh,
bits?
nothing we filmed really
No.
was too offensive. There may have been a joke that in the moment we felt comfortable to push the limit and say something that we likely knew wouldn't make it, but was just, a cherry on top of a moment for three best friends who get it and are not offended by things. So that could have happened and not made it. But we've never filmed a bit. Maybe talked about something and laughed about how we couldn't.
Yeah,
do that.
exactly.
But
I was gonna
never
say-
filmed something that didn't make it.
I feel like we might have had ideas, or even like while we're planning or brainstorming, like developing the ideas, we might have had an angle. Oh, what if we did this? Oh no, we shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
There's such a piece of me that misses coming up with video ideas and how great that felt, but how often we were doing it.
Mm-hmm.
My most recent memory of coming up with video ideas is miserable.
Yeah.
Is thinking like, what haven't we done already?
Exactly.
And anything we're gonna say is just C tier shit because we've already done everything that's great. You know what I mean? That we could think of. So yeah, random thought. But yeah, no, and fuck you, bro. And I love you. And that was funny.
thanks, Jay. I love you too. We have another caller here.
No, we don't, man.
Yeah, we do.
Well, I'm gonna take some hydroxyzine and fall asleep before they
James
get
and
here.
Kib, how's it going? I'm Walker. I'm from Northridge.
Walker, I live in
and
Northridge.
I wanted to know because I remember on a previous podcast, I think it was Kib and Steve, like joking about it, like someone should make a movie about us. But I was wondering, actually, if there was like a movie made, maybe like a biopic style feature, either based on or about Sugar Pine, how do you think that'd turn out? How do you think it would look like? Would this be your project? Would this be somebody else's creation? I wanted to get your thoughts on that. Also, can we please get Pob on the pod once
Pob!
again? I think it would be
Totally. Fuck
incredible.
yeah.
Thank you, boys.
Agreed.
Oh,
What's up, Chris?
that's so
James,
funny
you-
that question was very similar to something we were talking about.
Yeah, isn't it?
Dude, imagine they make a biopic about us. Who do you think would play you?
Either Joaquin Phoenix or the guy who played Jay in Lords of Dogtown. What's his name? Eugene? Aaron? He's got like a weird E name. Euphemism is maybe his name.
Euphemism. I think I would want to be played either by Robert Downey Jr.,
You wish.
Ben Stiller, Jack Black.
Yep.
Yeah, any of the main cast from Tropic Thunder. Dude, imagine if Jack Black played me. Fucking 60-year-old Jack Black.
That'd be amazing. He's 60?
No, but I mean, I'm imagining the timeline when if and when we would make this, or it would be made, that he would be 60. But that's my casting, and I won't sign it off. I won't sign off on my character
Unless it's not. Okay.
unless it's not Jack Black.
Well, let's switch the roles here. Who do you think would play me?
Adam Driver.
Make it snappy. Yeah. I could see that. We both got fucked up ugly faces.
You have similar noses.
We do.
But he is.
Are you telling me that I could be in Star Wars?
No.
Vice versa?
No. That's not what I'm saying. And I don't want you to think that.
Stop
Thinking that. Stop thinking that.
It's way too embedded in my head now.
Oh, the idea took root. It's growing.
It's growing.
No, but wouldn't that be crazy? And it's like it's an award-winning fucking performance.
I think I could do Star Wars, bro. What the fuck, man? What the fuck was that?
That's you in a nutshell. That's what that is.
No, it's not, dude. That's
Ow,
you.
Fuck.
You fucking pervert. You know what would play you, dude?
Who?
Steve.
No, seriously.
Actually, I was thinking Robert De Niro.
CGI de-aging Robert De Niro.
Sizzle, dude. Yeah.
No, seriously.
So Robert De Niro.
You think Robert De Niro would play me?
Fuck yeah, dude. You're so Italian. You don't have to do the face, man. You look like you're You're just chewing on fucking bubblegum forever.
Really? That's your choice, though? You can't think of anyone maybe younger,
or
hotter?
Cuba Gooding Jr.
Cuba Gooding Jr.?
I think you do a great job. Yeah.
Whiteface?
No, just it's not about that,
right.
man. It's just I think he would do a good job. I think he carries himself
in a similar way that I do?
Yeah. Cocky and full of shit.
Cocky and a fucking liar.
I'm kidding. I love you, and you know that.
You're pointing at me?
Just in case you thought I meant that at all.
I know you didn't.
I'd rather kill a joke and not leave any seed of doubt. You know what I mean? That's what I'd rather do. But I meant it.
Who would play Steve? Steve gets cut
Cera.
from the story.
Michael Cera would play
Michael
Steve.
Cera. So we got Michael Cera.
Or Jonah Hill.
We got Michael Cera. We got Cuba Gooding Jr. And we got Adam Driver.
Adam Driver.
That's crazy.
The most unlikely of three people being together. Are we the most unlikely of three people being together?
No.
You, me, and Steve, by chance?
I don't think
Besides
so.
us melding together, us as individuals before we met each other, I wonder.
No, because the reason why we clicked so much as friends is because we were so similar.
Different. Okay. Right.
Dude, that's so funny.
And we're always
thinking you're on the same page, like about to finish a sentence, but it's the exact opposite. No, dude. That's why we became such good friends, because we were so
different.
Fucking cute.
Yeah, no, I feel that. I do feel that.
Oh, fuck.
But I just like the idea of like the three most unlikely friends.
This is how they had a baby.
Insemination activated.
Insemination this summer.
Can I inseminate you?
You could. It wouldn't do anything.
Fucking watch me.
I mean, no, nothing would happen, though, but you could do it.
I'll prove you wrong.
You think something would happen? You think you'd create life?
I know so.
I'm not producing eggs right now.
Not yet.
Quick, egg guy, I need an egg.
James calls up his egg guy.
Yeah, this is usually the guy that just walks with my phone to hatch my Pokemon eggs.
Come on. This is you rubbing my... Okay. It's too visual.
Fuck.
Do we have another caller? Or
we do. We do have another
can
caller.
I get the fuck out of here, man? What's
We have
up?
another caller.
Okay.
And this is our last caller.
Sure, dude.
So I had a question. Basically, I was thinking about basically what I'm trying to
Well,
say.
spit it out, man.
Come on.
So I had a question, and
Do you have a question for you guys? Basically, what I was trying to get at is the thing that I was going to
Getting at
ask
anything,
is your car running?
Okay. Well,
You know what? You pissed him off, man. You pissed James off so much so that if there was a real question in the last 11 seconds of that, you don't get it answered anymore. It was funny, and
it was really
it made me
funny.
think about how there was a comment with a lot of likes on one of the podcasts recently that was like, all right, can everyone who's stop being so fucking awkward with these calls, man? They're trying to be funny, but like, let James and Kib do that.
Yeah, because we're so funny.
I just read the comment, man. I just thought it was
You just
funny
read the
because
comment.
it
You
was-
didn't agree with it
I just read the
necessarily, but you kind
comment.
of did.
No.
Maybe
No,
on the inside.
And I do agree with it.
Right. Well,
No,
honestly,
I thought that
man,
was very funny.
that pissed me off so bad. I needed to go sit in a bathtub filled with an essential oil.
Right. Like tea tree.
Like tea bag. Just a bunch of tea bags, no water.
What was that guy's name, man? I'm going to fucking hunt him down.
I don't know. He didn't say.
Like this. Police baton.
Well, anyways, thank you everybody
Thank you, everybody.
for watching and listening. We love you so much.
Watching and listening. We do.
Yeah, stay
hope it
tuned
was
for
enjoyable.
Kib's new song coming out. Stay tuned for me promoting and letting you guys know about these music videos that we're going to be releasing. April 28th, True Colors Day. Mark it. Yeah, and we'll see you guys next
Thank
week.
you
Let us know any guests you might want to see on. We might
Yeah.
get them. We might track them down and pay them. Because we pay all our guests.
No.
A lot.
No, we don't.
We pay a lot of our guests.
We don't. James, we don't pay our guests.
I do. That's
You
why
pay your
they've been
guests?
agreeing to come on. Yeah.
Okay, well, if you guys want to, I'm pissed. I'm sorry, I'm losing my. If you guys want to be on the next episode of Beyond the Pine, you got any questions for us, go ahead and leave a voice memo or some sort of audio message to beyondthepinemail@gmail.com. And make it snappy.
Yeah.
Why
right
don't
now. Do it right now. Why not?
James, I'll see you in the next video.
Okay.
Dude, some super YouTubey fucking. And I'll see you in the next video.